Okay. Hi, Miss Myers. I am doing my video for the informative speech. My speech was over the self-configuration and the pros and cons of it. And this is my audience, the Clements and Pratters as well. And I guess here I go. Alright, so my topic was over self-configuration. A lot of people have negative opinions towards it. There's positive, there's negative, medical, and just personal preference. People generally nowadays do such things like Botox or lipo, and they do that just for physical appearance. There are medical benefits behind all of these and backgrounds that have been changed as science has developed. Major play in everything has been celebrity use. With that being said, there's celebrities and also a lot of personal trainers, fitness industry that has bought into these type of things, even though they proclaim to have more of a healthier lifestyle and have developed them more naturally. Just in general, I feel these topics should have not as much of a biased opinion as more of an educated opinion before you voice it. Liposuction was actually developed for people who were in need of losing an excess quantity of weight in a short amount of time. Healthy benefits from it spawned off of apparently losing weight too quickly, too much of it too quickly, even through healthier routes, can cause your immune system to weaken and can cause a lot of other health issues as far as being more susceptible to diseases and other things. Liposuction is used mostly through celebrities. They always have to have that perfect appearance. They have cameras on them 24/7, and it is just stressful for them when they are caught unawares just from having a tiny ounce of belly fat or a little bit of a thigh jiggle, which is completely normal for the human body, but isn't acceptable for the fashion world or for having Cosmo or anything on you like that. And so lipo is used more of a physical just alteration just for personal preference, not really any medical benefits. There are a few actually. It helps with lymphoma. Some people get liposuction and for that disease, and they also can undergo liposuction to get rid of benign fatty tumors. Another self-altering procedure that people have gone under is Botox. Botox was stimulated from a drug known as botulinum. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. But it was actually used back in 1980s. It was discovered to be beneficial towards people that were having an issue with excessive blinking or being cross-eyed, things like that, and they used it as a drug that paralyzes the muscles that will relax them and allows them to have time to heal. Botox is a lethal substance that is also one of the, actually it is the most deadly protein known in the world. And we inject that into our bodies to get rid of wrinkles or to lift your eyelids just a little bit, such like that. Some bad side effects from getting lipo, if you get it anything pretty much below the eyes, it can cause serious issues. They do have pills and tablets that have continents of Botox in it, but if you get them around your mouth, it can cause paralysis, to not be able to move your lips in the normal ways, or allow them to rest in the normal ways that they are normally meant for. Botox is also a huge new breakthrough as far as a cure for incontinence. They can inject it or have you orally digest it. If it gets to your bladder, it can help increase its size, which increases your ability to hold your urine. Botox is used mostly for such things as crow's feet, for what they call for the eyes. A lot of people will get it for your eyelids to lift them. It can cause eye pain without having it. Consequently, it can also cause paralysis with your eyes at the same time if you get too much of it in there, or do the procedure too often. All of that really goes with celebrities wanting to look their best. It gets into the medical field area when you have someone who has gone through a horrible accident, car accident, birth defect, who one leg is 2 or 3 inches shorter than the other one, and they have a problem walking every day of their life. They were born with, they don't call it dwarfism now, but they call it little people syndrome, where you have pain every day of your life and you have a hard time functioning in the rest of the human world. They have what's called a bone caging process that they go through. It's putting stents pretty much in your body to help heal bones. It was originally used to heal difficult fractures. That's what they use it in. When it got developed, it was discovered in World War II that they could actually cause you to get taller because the screws that they were tightening got turned the wrong way and actually loosened and caused more of a gap in between the bones that they were trying to heal. And instead of the bones getting worse, the bones started growing more, which caused height. They can do that procedure in your arms and in your legs. That has helped people either return to a normal lifestyle or get drawn into it. Some people want to say that they are happy with the way they're born, which everyone is entitled to that, and there's nothing wrong with it. And others, it alleviates pain or it makes them feel more adapted to society. A huge, huge issue in the fitness world that people tend to get into is the plastic surgery or just reconstructive surgery in general. That can range from getting tummy tucks and getting implants, all of those things. You usually don't have any type of medical side effect whatsoever. Pro, should I say. In the fitness world, a lot of people try to sell certain workout plans. Their body is their package, what they're selling, and they end up selling lies to people, which is a heartbreaking thing. You have someone who is wanting to work to get those legs or wanting to bust their butt to get those arms with a person that's actually pretty much saying this is possible and you can do it because I did it, is lying about it. That's become a huge negative impact in a lot of people. Despite the fact that there can be a lot of trust issues and there can also be complications, like people can get face surgery and get rhinoplasty, which is reconstruction on your nose. There's deadly consequences with that. It's a knife on your body, which nobody's perfect, so there's always a chance that something might slip up and you may not get exactly what you want, but be stuck with what you got, and you'll never be able to go back to how you originally looked. They have pretty much come up with every negative thing they could say about all of these surgeries. There's a lot of positive things to say as far as the medical field is concerned. Personally, I think if someone's in pain on a daily basis, that surgery shouldn't be a question for them if they can afford it. At the same time, if they are doing it to alter their image for their confidence sake, I can't tell them that's not an okay thing. I can give them points about there being negative side effects. You a lot of people can revert to plastic surgery because the Botox, they can have allergic reactions. Lipo, they can have allergic reactions. And that can cause them to have deadly side effects, consequences with it. So, whether you're for it or against it, there is going to be always going to be negativity. But there also are medical uses. And I think it's important for people to know that just because someone's changing the way they look doesn't mean that they're unhappy with who they are or any other thing along those lines. So, thank you for joining with me and letting me speak with y'all about that.
Did an awesome job.